Hey guys, it is time for Lessons with Debbie. Anybody who doesn't know me in real life, I am a body piercer, and I'm going to go over how to be a good body piercing client. Okay, first things first, research your artist. Go find out who you really want to go with. Um, there's a few ways to find out who a really good artist is. You can go on their Facebook and you can look at their portfolio. However, we all know that Instagram exists and filters exist, so it's really easy to filter something to make it look better than it really is. And people steal pictures and all that fun, shady shit. So your best thing you can do is find someone who has good piercings. It might be a friend, it might be somebody you fucking shop right. But if they have a good, well done piercing, ask them where they went. Be like, where'd you get your piercing at? And go from there. From there, go to the shop. Go talk to the piercer. If you don't have a good rapport with the piercer, it might not be the shop for you. If they're snotty or rude or anything, you might not want to be pierced by them because you need to have a good rapport because piercings are a little stressful. And if you're not comfortable already with the piercer, it's not going to be a good time. Number two, the question I get all the time, is it going to hurt? Probably. You're getting a needle through your skin. It may hurt. It's never going to hurt as bad as you think it's going to hurt, though. Your brain in there is going to be like, oh my God, it's going to hurt so bad. It's never going to hurt as bad as it's going to hurt. I'm a body piercer. I do this for a living, and I still get freaked out when I get certain piercings. I'm like, oh my God, it's going to hurt so bad, and it never hurts as bad as I think it's going to hurt. So, your best thing you can do is just take a nice deep breath and calm yourself down. When I do my piercings, I try to make you as calm as possible. I go through the whole procedure. I let you know exactly what's going to happen. I don't do any sneak attacks and just freaking pierce you. No, I let you know everything that's going on. Another thing, anybody that you go into and they are all about free piercings, and this is just my personal opinion, so please don't get pissy at me, little other body piercers. Free piercing to me is not a good idea. We have tools for a reason. Tools are made for a reason. Clamps, receiving tubes, all those lovely things are made for a reason. So you have a nice, straight, perfect piercing. These piercings are, I want you to walk out of my shop and be ecstatic with the piercing that you have and happy and, so happy you got this piercing. I don't want you to look at it and be like, fuck, that's crooked. Okay? Another thing, if I tell you the piercing is not going to work for you, or I tell you that, we have to use a certain type of jewelry, or I know I only pierce my nostrils with studs, or that kind of thing, there's a reason for it. For example, look at my nostril. It is pierced with a stud. It's also pierced a little low. I want to wear hoops in my nose. I don't want a stud in my nose. But a hoop tends to spin around constantly. If you have something that's constantly spinning around, it's constantly getting germs and dirt on it, which means that dirt and germs is going inside your piercing. It makes it so much easier to heal when it's pierced with a stud or, with a barbell in certain areas. So listen to your piercer. They don't want to fuck you over. They usually know what they're talking about. Also, make sure you eat beforehand. It's a big rush to get a piercing. Like, people think piercings are just like, nothing important. They actually sort of are. So make sure you eat beforehand. You're not intoxicated, you're not high, you're not drunk, you're not nothing. Because if you come in there drunk, you come in there high, you have a better chance of actually making it worse for you. Because when you're a little fucked up, you are actually going to focus on that pain even more. Hi, dog. This is my dog, guys. What's up? All right, dog, you go. Anyway, okay, so went over these kinds of things. No intoxications. Listen to your piercer. Come in there, ready for the piercing. Be clean. Cleanliness is godliness, guys. Please be clean. When I tell you to take care of that piercing with cleaning it 3 times a day, clean it 3 times a day. I can't follow you home and make sure you're doing these. If you get a piercing and just fucking let it go, there's a big chance it's gonna get fucked up. And that's not my fault. But unfortunately, most people will blame me for it. So I'd appreciate it if you just took care of your piercing. Any body piercer will appreciate you just taking care of the work they just did. I live in New Jersey. In the state of New Jersey, I had to do 2,000 hours of training, 13 piercings, and then get approved by the Board of Health before I could actually be a piercer. Also take, certain classes like bloodborne pathogens and how not to spread germs, diseases, and all that stuff. I really care about my piercings. So I want you to care about your piercing too. It's really important to me that you have a good piercing. So it's really important that you just follow my instructions. Now, worst case scenarios, infections. The amount of people that come in my shop and go, oh my God, my piercing got infected, that aren't ever infected is insane. I have never had an infected piercing. I have never had a single person come into my shop with an infected piercing. But I have had a bunch of people come in freaking out that their piercing's infected. No, guys. Okay, first of all, it takes about 7 days for an infection to even come to even happen to the piercing. When you get a piercing, it's a hole in your body. Your body is going to be red. It's going to be swollen. It's going to be sore. It's going to secrete a clearish to yellowish fluid. This is all normal. I usually go over this with you. It's even in a little book I usually give everybody, but I'm not piercing the whole world. If it's infected, it's going to be real swollen, really red, super tender to the touch, warm. It's going to pus. It's going to be fucking gross. But even if you think you might have an infection, please come back to the shop and ask the person. Ask your piercer, hey, does this look okay? And chances are they're going to be like, oh, it's fine, or oh, you have a piercing pimple, or what have you, and help you fix it. Don't just take out the piercing. Because A, it's infected, you just take out the piercing, you're now bringing that infection into your bloodstream, which could be dangerous. Number two, a lot of people lose piercings for no reason. A lot of people take out piercings because they're like, oh my god, it's infected, when it was just irritated because it's a piercing. So please listen to your artist. Listen to the person. Come in there just willing to be calm, comfortable, and listen to what the artist says. They want you to have a good piercing as much as you want to have a good piercing. So if you listen to them, chances are you're going to have a great time. So please, take my advice. There's a dog on my shoulder because I can't make a damn YouTube video without him here. Hi, itty bit. What do you want? Anyway, this has been a lesson by Debbie. Please listen to your body piercer, take care of your piercings, and get more piercings because piercings are fucking beautiful. Bye, guys. Bye, itty bit. Say bye to the camera.